Hey guys, it's Kirsten. So this image was sent in from Melissa, and the white balance looks great. The coloring, everything looks fantastic. Shooting on the 54-inch seamless or whatever it is, you think I'm going to save a few dollars, and you do this, and then you realize it's you'd rather jump off a cliff. So I liked this crop. Actually, let me. Why did it do that? Okay, I'm gonna make it smaller so you can see it. So I always do 11 by 15 crop. It's just what I learned from Damien. So I'm gonna crop it. I don't want to go too tight because they might want to print an 8 by 10. Who knows? I think that looks good. Make sure the content aware is clicked up here and go ahead and hit the check mark or double click inside it. Okay, so straight away, this looks fantastic. This is a little bit crazy. So I'm just going to fix that real quick before I do anything else. So I'm going to go filter and liquify. I'm going to make my brush super big. Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. I can literally... This isn't even what I was going to do in the tutorial, but I just was like, wait a minute. Like, seriously, that worked. For this side, I'm going to freeze the little girl first. So go to the freeze tool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up from the bottom. And we're going to go ahead and freeze everything that we don't want to move. And then we can do the same thing. We're going to have to touch this up a little bit, but it gets us good. Gets us to a good place anyway. And I was just pushing this down so it was kind of even. Whoops. So if you want to move smaller pieces over, you make the brush smaller. That looks good. Maybe I can push that up a little bit. It doesn't look like one rogue piece of Spanish moss or whatever it is, jasmine, something or other. Okay, so I think that all looks really cute. So if you want to see it first, you can thaw it out, which is 4 from the bottom. Yeah, that's not even what I was thinking of, but that works even better. So there's a little boo-boo up here, so I'll just probably clone for that. So hit the clone, normal, just sample down here and paint. That looks fantastic. I think what I'm going to do to get a green piece here, I might, let's see, just clone that little piece. And then, let's see, you can just fill in a little bit if you want to make it look a little fuller, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay, that looks awesome. Okay, so there's a few different ways to just blend this real quick. So I'm going to do the object selection tool, the quick select for objects, and I'm going to tell Photoshop that we want this. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact, but that's good enough. Now you're going to right click inside the marching ants and put layer via copy. Okay, so that just moves the two kids onto another layer. click on the background layer and hit Control J, just so we're going to work on a duplicate layer of the background, but the kids are still safely up on the top here. Okay, so I'm going to get just a paintbrush here, and I'm going to lower the opacity to like 50 something. Doesn't have to be accurate. Be here all day. So we're going to click. So you can notice you can go on top of the little girl's foot because she is on the top. She's up there. Okay, so let's lower to like 20 something. And we want shadows, so we don't want to get rid of shadows because that would look weird. We want the shadows there. And I think that's it. I think this side is still a little bit high. I'm going to go ahead and flatten it because I'm totally confirmed with what we got over here. I'm going to go back to Liquify. I think I'm just going to push it down. Woo! Go to the forward warp tool up on top here. Make it a little bigger. You want it to be kind of the same as the other side. Let's just make this one a little bit different so it doesn't look like we just cloned something. Okay, let's hit OK. These are cute kids. Okay. There's one little kind of boo-boo right here, but I feel like we can just take a paintbrush at 20% is fine. Let's because you can see there's shadows in here, so the shadows are fine. I always check the profile. Oh, it's RGB. That could be I just right click and saved, so I think they're low resolution. I don't think I ever got the full resolution, but you want them in sRGB, but that's fine. Anyway, I think that's the quickest fix. I think that's the quickest fix that there's going to be. I think this looks fantastic. So, all right, run to the store, buy the biggest seamless paper you can, and you'll never have to deal with this again. Okay.